Hello, good evening. Plans for a high-speed rail line that would cut through the Chilterns and South Northamptonshire have been backed by a group of influential MPs. The Transport Select Committee says HS2, which could connect London and Birmingham, would bring economic benefits. But the MPs also had reservations about the plans. They've questioned the choice of route and warned about the impact it would have on the countryside. Peter Plisner reports.
Thumbing through today's report, John Levitt and his wife Diana are likely to be affected by HS2. Their house is close to a disused railway line which high-speed planners want to reuse. Like many along the proposed route, the Levitts can't see the point of HS2.
This concentration on 250 miles an hour has meant that they've only had one option, which is the straight line option through virgin countryside. So, and that is one of the major criticisms, that the alternatives have not been properly explored.
I think it's totally the wrong project at the moment, when there are far more deserving courses, and the increase in capacity that is definitely needed on the West Coast Main Line could be provided by much lower cost options and much quicker.
This is the proposed route. On the new line, passengers from London would reach Birmingham in 49 minutes instead of the 1 hour 24 minutes it takes now. This report's a bit of a mixed bag. On the one hand, committee members do say there's a good case for high-speed rail, but they also make a series of recommendations which they want the government to seriously consider before pressing ahead with the scheme. Among other things, the committee wants the government to commit to building a whole network of high-speed lines, including to Manchester and Leeds, before asking for approval for HS2.
A line that goes from London to Birmingham is probably not justified. The basis for the support for this line is on it going at least to Manchester and Leeds, and hopefully beyond that to Scotland.
MPs also want the government to make it clear how HS2 fits into both its aviation and transport strategies. They also want ministers to look again at whether it should link to Heathrow Airport. Supporters of high-speed rail have, not surprisingly, welcomed today's report as yet more evidence of its importance.
It's a bit of a no-brainer. We really can't do without it. The West Midlands economy is suffering at the moment, and a scheme like this will bring some real economic benefits to the area.
And for those opposed to HS2, there was another recommendation they'll be pleased with. The committee's report says the government should stop calling them NIMBYs.
A coach driver found guilty